Hello everyone, my name is Ho Hoang Gia Vinh, and today I would like to present to you a paper that I'm currently looking into for my research topic, and that is graphene oxide hydrogel particles from microfluidics for oil decontaminations. The polar impurity in oils are obsessing the world on account of several consequences in every aspect of life, such as environmental pollutions and health threats. With the increased attention focused on preservation of these aspects, many methods have been developed, and among those methods, physical absorption by functional material is a simple, fast, and effective route, and therefore much effort has been devoted to developing specific absorbance materials aiming at removing different impurity from oil or water. GO, or graphene oxide, based material has been shown to be demonstrated value in highly efficient and recyclable absorptions of impurity because of their exceedingly large surface area and large number of polar groups decorating on the surface. This paper presents a simple microfluidic approach for generating geo-hydrogel composite particles for oil decontaminations. By tuning the flow rate or the parameter of the device, they can produce single core bead, dual core, triple core, or multi-core bead. And the bead, in here, the bead was presented with a SEM image and the image of the cross sections, seeing the number of core that they have. And then the beads were tested in the dye solution just to see the absorption capacity of them. The GeoPGDA composite beads were tested against PGDA only bead, and as you can see from this image, the GeoPGDA bead shows much better absorption efficiency. In both cases, this is methylene blue dye and this is Nile red dye. And then when used as for the absorption, the particle were also expected to contact the polar impurity in oil more actively. Thus, to realize controllable movement and recycling, magnetic nanoparticle were also encapsulated in the geo-hydrogel composite particle. And with this improvement, the hydrogel geoparticle could be pulled to the side of the container by magnetics, as you can see here. This would not only increase the efficiency of the absorptions, but also facilitate the collections and recovery of the porous particle absorbents and their capture target. And here, their property has been plotted out. Magnetic beads, magnetic particles, and non-magnetic particle beads has been plotted against each other just to compare their properties. And as you can see, with magnetic particles, the beads show much better absorption capacity compared to the non-magnetic particle, in both cases with both type of dye, methylene blue and Nile red. And as we mentioned before, they also produce single core, dual core, triple core, and multi-core beads, and those multi-core beads were also tested for their absorption capacity. And as we see, with the increased number of core, the absorption capacity also increased correspondingly. And finally, the bead was tested for their recyclability and reusability. And as we can see here, they measured the concentration of dye up to 10 cycle of dye removal. And as we can see here, the bead retained their pristine condition. This is the end of my presentation of the paper that I'm currently really excited to try to learn from. Thank you everyone for listening to me to this moment.